Hello, boys and girls. It is I, your good friend North Sentinel Ireland, coming back here from pretty much the Zanjo front again. And we're wiping up a halfway decent pocket here. Slowly doing some spoiling attacks here. If we get somewhere, that's great. But I want to try to work on my supply situation next, at least. Yeah, we have 150,000 garrisons right now, which is good. If we could, at least with this, split them into two little pockets. It's good if you have fighting a pocket. It makes sense to try to divide them into little pockets. Because this side might have plenty of cheese, but this place might have plenty of weapons. And if you cut them in half, they can't trade the cheese for the weapons. So, like, both sides as a whole suffer even more. And the goal is just to grind these bastards down. Do that by going up there. At least a good thing too, the entire front's being surrounded. I like things like that. Like every single part of that pocket's being attacked simultaneously. There isn't any place for people to rest and eat their dwindling supplies. We got some land out of it. Not as much as I hoped, but a nice little chunk. Later on, if we have to go to war with France, well, that's what will happen. But you know, we have a place for our socialist citizens to ski. They could go to the, they could go to like the Adriatic, at least the top little parts of it. We could do Vesuvius and get some claims up here if we want. That'll be neat. I mean, I don't know any point in doing that just other than the hell of it, but see, we can't do any of that crap over there. Sort of tempted to do Vesuvius, but you know, I just makes sense to actually do naval air effort. And this two destroyers, barrel lungs. We got some cruisers. We got the Bismarck, who's we got the Tirpitz being built. Good. So at least we got the full complement, you know. But last time the Germans actually didn't really have much of their stuff left besides subs. Even then, they didn't have much subs. There we go. Once this pocket's done, we will have probably a reason to celebrate. 30 Italian divisions, which is a lot of Italian divisions, don't you agree? There we go. Just keep doing some sort of spoiling attacks. You guys, don't be afraid to attack. Help out. You. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, they are being grinded down. We're not advancing as much as I want down in this area, which is fine, but as you see here. It says 30 units of the British Empire. If we did that, that's just, like, that would be good. That would be almost their entire army. Not their entire army, but at least a decent chunk of it. And then we could teach them socialism, Marxist-Leninist studies. As you see, this area has been busy, to say the least.
Hello.
Victory. Victory. Giant battle. 13 days of fuel left. Victory, another sub dead. And just, I mean, it's a killing ground. Definitely does show the power of, I mean, anti-naval troops in this. I mean, like, naval bombers are definitely souped up. Even though, of course, that is what really did the U-boats in. There we go, yeah, just keep pushing them in. What are you doing? Nothing? Attack. Please, attack. Don't hesitate to attack. We need these people, like, see, this is a problem because at least here things are going to be like less good. We got La Spezia, but that's about it. And it's just going to be this long, grindy thing. Even though the good thing, of course, is that we did, oh, we got a heavy cruiser. We lost 12 bombers, and that's a little less exciting. I was thinking we pull out a little bit, stop the attacks for a little bit. Good, that's what we like to say. And if we do this, this will be really, really nice. Yes. Improved oil processing. That's another mini victory, if you could call it. Or a war for oil that we dreadfully need. Fuel gain from refineries. Could use some rubber. How are we anyway? We need even more. Yeah. We definitely need 3rd of March. 3rd of March. Things take a while to build. Good. Well, bruh. Actually, let's have another gobbler. Make 2 of them. troops redeploy, and as you see here, you're going to be having some problems. I'm almost thinking about at this point trading, in that you're going to have all these troops pull out and replace them with 2 motorized units. It's going to hurt my fuel, but might help a little, punch through a little bit more. At least some sort of like hybrid of half. At least, you know, I might just keep Monstein here. And everyone else just goes, you know what, Kusler. All your troops. Yeah, just go up here because I don't need you. Alright? Good, thank you. 88 are selected and are going to be moving out, which I want. I want a full this plus, I'm thinking Panzer. Let's give you motorized too. You guys go to Manstein. Manstein, you're just going to be going down here to seize this front. Help support them, but otherwise I don't want you to destroy the supply lines. Because right now I think we have plenty of allied troops to, well, I don't know, I mean, it's right now, it's, the factions are so screwed up, I can't really know what alliance I am actually part of, but, you know, at this point it does make sense for a lot of my troops to pull out. Okay, we have a peace conference apparently. Oh, India and Pakistan. Okay, there's peace. There's lots of pieces. See, Pakistan exists. No. King China was somewhere in that neck of the woods, but I just don't know how it did. You know, I'm still obviously at war with them. The British went up a little bit to 366, which is a lot. Italy went upwards too. So we definitely did good with that. How are we doing over here? Once again, it's at least they're not gaining land. We push, you know, we're liberating a large chunk of, well, communist China is getting land, which is good. So that's good. And I'm just wary at this point because I don't know how to advance on this front. Regardless, it's going to be long and bloody. So if we're going to do this, I mean, it's might sense at this point to try to redeploy our forces and destroy them some other way. I'm assuming the supply here is horrid. But even though I am sure too that at least Italy did lose a lot of factories and stuff. They're down to 20 to 34. Which is good. So we cut them off a lot. And that's frankly what we need. So I mean, a lot of it just involves at this point just keep pushing and destroying them. No, 42 tech. I might just get new weapons. Machine pistol 43. Scoop up a bunch of people to see how their defenses are. For shit's sakes. And giggles. And as you see, we're not really getting much farther. Which is a shame. The only hope, of course, is just to try to figure out a way to defeat them in the air. Speaking of, they're trying to do Mallorca again. Alright, we could easily get air superiority. What is lacking us? What is preventing us? The army pulling out, obviously. I don't know why they're wasting so much blood on Mallorca, but that's fine by me. What do we got here? Nothing. 200 Stukas. This is the worst thing you could possibly even think of, because I am just going to be wasting oil. You might as well just have like a waste oil sign here. But we needed some sort of air war, and we need it now. We're going to be having some ability in the air soon enough. Might be time too to get Rommel into some sort of system in which you could become the Desert Fox. Can we do anything here? No, blah, 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 blah. And we sunk one. Hurrah. We died. We lost a sub and we lost a convoy. I mean, they lost a sub and we lost a convoy. Can I do anything with you guys? Like, expand my Flieger groups throughout the world? Which obviously at this present moment I can't. At least until there we go. Because this is going to become a phony war. I mean, I don't think in the long run I'm going to win phony wars. I'd rather something real happen. We're making some inroads. If we can, that's great. No. Defeats suck. What happened to those, like, resistant contacts? How did that work out? Okay, this is completed. Okay, now we need to do something else with these goons who are doing absolutely nothing. If we could turn him commie, that would be like his first step. mean, a lot of it involves figuring out what the hell we could do here. Here's Communist China, as you see. It's my friend. Can we do anything here or no? Okay, so can we do anything with this? Scary Japan, can we do anything to you? No. You're making super battleships, that's great. What do I want to do from this strategic level anyway? I'm thinking about trying to get another guy into my wing. But if we can, political wise, we're up to 10%. So I'm thinking we turn these folks communist. Start a revolution and just make their lives frickin' haywire. You, I want you to blast propaganda here. And you, I want you to blast propaganda in Yorkshire. That should do a great job and just will. Beginning the necessary steps towards knocking potentially my worst enemy out of this war and making him my best enemy. Or my best friend. They want to invade Mallorca again. I can't do crap until my oil improves. Good. My friends, go to Italy. You, I want you to bomb anything that looks funny at you. Ever looked funny. You, air superiority. Great hell, please. And you guys, we have a nice, let's see if we go up here. And you guys, I'm pretty much just clicking people at random and flinging them at things and hoping something happens. There we go. Well, that was a nice. That was like kind of positive. It was like, oh, it's green now, it's red again. I mean, I don't want to sound like a World War I general, but that's what we're becoming. And we're just allowing this to do its thing. I mean, we're fighting South Italians at this point, so they shouldn't be doing that great. Well, I kind of look how the AI sort of took my lead low, and that they're at least doing little wars. But I don't think I'm going to win this one ultimately. Even though we were definitely positive for a while. So pull back. Rebuild our fuel supplies. I'm almost thinking of a little mini armored army right over here and actually do a battle plane, which I haven't done at this point. So, Alright, Monsignor. Who's all your... You. And you. And you. And you. And you. And you. We're going to a new army. Click. You're going to be some hard ass who's going to kill anyone that looks at you funny, okay? Anyways, good, that's what I like. Planning speed, war hero. Reinhardt. Von Lieb. Voshers. Reckless. Both Blaskowitz. Of course, I'm gonna have Blaskowitz. Infantry engineer. Your winter specialist. I have a couple of these. We're gonna be using Fat Albert, Uncle Albert. He's in charge of a lot of my Panzer troops. You're gonna have a front line here, okay? And I'm gonna give you an offensive line of just dragging out this way, okay? And I'm actually gonna give you some troops too, because this might help. You're going to Albert. Good. Take your time. Let me know when you're ready. Meanwhile, we could have these troops do their thing. Watch Italy gobble large amounts of land. Watch my Belgian holdings slowly shrink away. A lot of them, it's sad if you think about it. They definitely think they have a superior enemy, which is true. Now, can I do like some sort of naval invasion here? Like, can I have you plan... Actually, this episode, I'm just going to end this episode. Thanks, like, subscribe. I'll be right back.